Joining us this morning is the Chief Spokesperson and General Secretary of the BJP, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad. Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, you've just come out from the BJP Parliamentary Board meeting. What's the decision that the BJP has taken at this meeting?
We want the Prime Minister to explain this mess in which he has allowed his government to deeply sink. Rude suppression of democratic rights. The two eminent lawyer ministers explaining the whole day that the arrest of Anna Hazare was important to prevent breach of peace. And lo and behold, in the evening he is sought to be released unconditionally. What kind of government is this? It buckled because of the profound sense of anger in the entire country. It did not allow the leader of opposition to speak in the Lok Sabha or in the Rajya Sabha. Therefore, the opposition is certainly entitled to know from this government, through the Prime Minister and not the Home Minister and the very loquacious Mr. Kapil Sibal, as to why it was done. Why shouldn't the democratic right of protest be allowed in India?
Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, according to information that is coming in, the BJP is likely to join in the protests that are being held across the country. Why is the BJP jumping onto the bandwagon of the civilian society? Was the BJP unable to mobilize this kind of a movement, and now you're trying to take political mileage out of a civilian society movement?
That will be grossly unfair. You may recall Navika Advani ji raised the whole issue of black money and foreign bank account in 2009. Dr. Manmohan Singh said it is an election stunt. The whole issue of corruption we have been fighting for the last 2 years. In the entire country, we held big rallies of NDA and the BJP. And this whole program is the BJP doing on its own for violation of civil liberties, human rights and the right to protest under this government. And that is indeed very important. And by the way, don't forget one very crucial aspect. Most of the leaders of BJP have been victims of emergency, which happened, you know it very well, in the past. Therefore, under no circumstances, this right to protest shall be compromised. The lathi charge on Ramdev Baba's innocent supporters in the Ramlila ground, peaceful women, children, elderly people, even sants and sannyasis. What happened to the BJP youth wing workers? One worker from Patna was beaten absolutely so mercilessly, he lost his limbs. The same happened earlier also. Therefore, this government will patronize corruption, and if people protest, they will paint themselves as corrupt. What expression was used against Ramdev Baba, against Anna Hazare? They are thugs, they are tanashahs, and one gentleman called him the A company people. Is the language used in democracy? Grossly unfair.
Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, the democratic process also involves that the government can reply. Yesterday, the Home Minister was willing to make a statement on the floor of the House, but the BJP was unwilling to listen to him. So the whole blame game, so to speak, keeps shifting between the Treasury benches and the opposition, which is what disgusts the civil society.
It is preempting the whole issue. First of all, in the last 60 years, for the first time in parliamentary history, the leader of opposition who have a right to intervene were not allowed to speak in spite of permission by the Speaker and the Chairman and Deputy Chairman of the Rajya Sabha. And secondly, did we say we will not listen to him? We said, let the Prime Minister speak. We never said we will not hear the Treasury benches. And today we are going to insist. And the embarrassment which Mr. Chidambaram has caused to his government yesterday and Mr. Kapil Sibal, the least they speak, the better it is.